How a nurse fulfilled a prisoner's last wish before his execution, in Texas prison. The night always feels different. When the doors lock and silence fills the halls, it's as if time itself stops. But one night, something happened that would never be written in any official report. Something that went beyond rules and beyond words. Her name was Claire. She had been a nurse in the prison hospital for 10 years. She'd seen pain, fear, regret. The weight of every choice a human being could make. She knew how to stay strong, how to stay detached. But that night, everything changed. The prisoner's name was Jacob. He was set for execution in less than 24 hours. He didn't ask for forgiveness. He didn't ask for freedom. He asked to see her. When Claire walked into the small room, he looked up, calm, quiet, his eyes tired from years of waiting. And then, in a trembling voice, he said, "I have one last request. Not for me, for my daughter." Those words pierced right through her heart. He told her that he hadn't seen his little girl in years. But long ago, he had promised her something simple. "Daddy will always give you a star." Now, with his time running out, he wanted to keep that promise. He handed her a small metal pendant, shaped like a star, carved from an old prison tag, and a letter, a few short words written by a man who knew he would never see the morning sun again. Claire knew she wasn't allowed to do what he asked. Prison rules were strict. No personal contact, no letters, no gifts. But as she looked into his eyes, she realized sometimes humanity must come before procedure. That night, she couldn't sleep. She sat on her bed, holding the small pendant in her hand, staring at it under the faint glow of a bedside lamp. Her mind kept repeating his words. "For my daughter." The next morning, she made her decision. For the first time in her life, Claire broke the rules. She drove out of town, following the address written on the envelope. A quiet little house stood at the end of a dusty Texas road. When the door opened, a young girl, no older than 10, looked up at her with curious blue eyes. Claire hesitated for a moment, then softly said, "I knew your father." The girl didn't ask questions. She simply stepped forward and hugged her. Without a word, Claire gave her the envelope and the little metal star. Later, as the sun set, they sat together on the porch. Two strangers connected by one man's final wish, watching as the first stars appeared in the sky. A few days later, Jacob was gone. His life ended quietly, without ceremony. But his final promise had been kept. Since that night, every year, on the same day, Claire walks outside and looks at the sky. And somewhere, among millions of stars, she swears one of them shines just a little brighter. She smiles and whispers into the night, "I delivered your star, Jacob. Your promise is safe because sometimes, even in the darkest places, a single act of kindness can light up the whole sky." Don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe for more true stories that go beyond words.